Before I even begin this video, I want to direct your attention to this beautiful backdrop I have. I'm going to be making great works of art like this for every video from now on, so yeah, get used to it. And here's the first preview of everything that I have. I should not be in digital marketing, I should be an artist. Anyway, welcome guys. This is going to be a brand new video format that I'm going to be using for all my videos from here on out. I just feel it's a lot more personal to be talking to you guys face to face or face to screen, however you want to look at it. I just like this format a little bit better, and it feels more natural just talking to a camera than talking over a PowerPoint. I'm still going to have some of those digital aspects in the videos, but whatever. So without further ado, let's get into this video. And yeah, you read that right. Instagram SEO. I'm going to be covering that for the video because the positioning on this is horrible, but Instagram SEO, that's really not something you hear about a lot in any type of digital marketing course or videos. It's because it doesn't really exist that well except for this one aspect. Other than hashtags, which I could do a video on that. Those are pretty obvious, but here's the one trick that I used. I don't think I heard this from anywhere. I think I came up with this. I'm sure other people know about this. It's pretty obvious once you know about it, but I don't really see anyone talking about it, so I felt this video was pretty necessary. So, Instagram SEO. So what does this mean? SEO, search engine optimization. When someone searches for a specific keyword, your page or your product comes up, largely used for Google search engine, and that's obviously super important for any website you have. Once again, that's another video entirely. But Instagram SEO, everyone's been on Instagram, I can assume, and there's one thing on there, there's a search bar which you can use to search for people or hashtags, or I think places too. Pretty standard. Generally you just search a hashtag or you search a person that you already know about. However, there is this one trick that I have used that's brought in a couple $100 for absolutely free, and I'm talking maybe an hour of work, if that. It's crazy. So anyway, here's what you have to do. So I'm gonna keep my niches very locked down, and I don't want to talk about what I'm selling. So I'm gonna use examples that you shouldn't follow because they're gonna be pretty broad, but use this for your own niche. So what you want to do is you should definitely have your own brand Instagram. That's a given. Instagram is a great way to get free organic traffic and really engage with your audience. It's fantastic. But something else that I have done is I've created subsections or sub-accounts of my main account. So say I'm just going to use like outdoor stuff, for example. I don't sell this. I kind of saturated niche, don't really recommend it. But say I sell outdoor stuff. I have my outdoor Instagram. Okay. Now I've noticed that a certain subsection of my products, let's say fishing gear, sells really well, and in particular, let's say fishing lures, right? So once I figure out what this item is, I'm gonna go on Instagram and I'm gonna create a new account. Okay, what this account is going to be is 100% fishing lures. You can do a little bit more broad, however, I find it's not as effective as if you focus on one really popular type of product. So I'm going to create a fishing lure Instagram account, and when you're picking out the username, you generally want to do something that's very simple and what it is. So say for example, I'm creating it and I name it fishing_lures, right? I've actually found that a lot of those aren't taken. You might have to do like fishing.lures or fishing lures, all one word, but you want to keep it very simple like that. Once you've created that account and you find a username that works, once again, you might have to try a little bit. There's going to be on your page customization, there's going to be a kind of title, and that's what's going to show when someone searches for, say, fishing lures. They're going to search fishing lures, and the title on the top of your Instagram account that lets you put, like, say if you're selling jewelry, you put like beautiful silver jewelry. right? Or his accounts do. Now, what you are going to want to put there is, once again, just fishing lures, okay? Or cheap fishing lures. This is your one main keyword. Like if you're doing Google keyword research, this is gonna be your main one. So you're gonna put that on the top as well. Okay, so far what you have is you have an Instagram account with fishing lures, very, very simple name, and then on that title tag right under it, that's gonna show up when people search for fishing lures, then that will also be there in the search. And the reason why this works so well is people never really have just the single product that they're selling in that space. So people might have like best fishing lures around, or fishing lure Instagram inspiration, whatever people do. Nobody has just fishing lures. So when they search fishing lures, it's a perfect match and it'll come up right at the top of search. So let's say someone is going on Instagram and they're like, hey, I love fishing, fishing lures interest me. I'm just gonna go ahead and search that. So they search fishing lures. Boom, your account comes right up at the top. They're gonna click on that, and then here's what you have to do. You don't have to keep running this account. You can set it and forget it. You can keep running it, and of course it'll only benefit you, but you can just set it. So what you have to do is get as many pictures as you can, but not too many to where it's kind of spammy. On my account, I have about 20 pictures that I've just posted on my feed, and it goes down. And what people can do then is they can shop through your feed. So they'll scroll, they're like, oh, 20 pictures on here, they're each a different product of that type. They're gonna scroll down and be like, oh wow, there's this fishing lure I really like. And of course, in your description or in your bio, you're gonna have a link to your website with that specific category. They're gonna click on that and be like, oh, there it is. So immediately, people are searching for this item. You have that very, very direct, interest-driven traffic instead of just, liking pictures randomly and hoping something sticks. Someone searched for fishing lures, clicked on your fishing lure account, and is now scrolling through your fishing lure shopping feed. So you want very clear, nice pictures and very, very clear and simple description to where it's all just very, very digestible for them. So pretty much once you have that, you're set. You have the few fishing lures in there, and of course you want to use some hashtags on the pictures, preferably some obscure hashtags, like if you're doing fishing lures and you find a fishing lure hashtag that has maybe like sub 5,000, sub 3,000, maybe even sub 1,000 pictures, post to those, because that means your pictures will stay in that hashtag for a while. Hashtags aren't really going to bring you much. What you are going to do is have the organic search. And I discovered this because I made this account back in July, and I set it and forget about it. It had the very simple thing, right? I went on my store the other day. I forgot about this account. I went on my store the other day and I was looking through my traffic, and I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, and I was really looking into it, and I was like, wait, I'm getting at least 5 visitors a day from this Instagram account I set back in July and never touched it. And it's funny because I didn't sell the products on my store anymore, so I was getting this traffic to 404 pages, and I was like, oh my god, I've gotten hundreds of free traffic to my store for an item I don't even sell anymore. So of course I put the items back up, and what do you know, I started making sales, and I've made hundreds so far off of this one account by doing absolutely nothing but just having the account up and having people search for it. It's absolutely crazy. So I'm just going to recap really quick before we get to the end of this video. Think of a very popular item that you sell in your store. Figure out a very good simple username to make an Instagram account for it. Put the exact thing, so fishing lures or whatever you're selling, as the little header title thing that comes up when you search for accounts, and then just put a few really, really good pictures in your feed. If this isn't your main Instagram account, you can't link your account, sadly, your Facebook account, so you're not going to be able to tag pictures unless you make this your main account, but I don't really recommend it. and I just put the link in your bio, and that's it. You set it, forget it. You're gonna get free traffic. It's pretty instant. It's definitely not as slow as Google SEO takes, which takes a long time for you to start ranking. This is pretty instant. And if you've got a popular item and you're confident in it, you are going to make sales. It's crazy. So guys, thank you for watching. Once again, I hope you enjoy this new format. It feels a lot more personal, a lot more natural, and I can talk for 10 minutes straight without having to worry about cutting or making boring ass PowerPoint. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. I've got so much more material I want to share with you guys. Go ahead and leave a like, comment any questions. I love helping you guys out with anything you have. Just don't DM me because you know I got stuff to do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, also, I forgot, and maybe this is a reason why PowerPoints are good. I have a website, 101ecom.com. I'm going to have a blog of some articles I write about different ecom strategies. I've got some links to a few tools I use, and I've also got a contact page on there if you want to get in touch with me. Very simple website, but you can go ahead and check that out. Also, link in the description for a 14-day free Shopify trial if you want to get things going. Once again, ask me any pointers before starting out. I'll be glad to help you guys out. And yeah, that's about it. So have a good one, guys.